Hey, welcome, Indy. Just give me a minute. Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? Hey, Wobbies, what's going on, bro? Welcome on. Hell yeah, dude. Just little cough. Welcome on in, man. Doesn't much really. Hell yeah, dudes. Well, I'm gonna be honest with everybody today. Not the best day. Mentally, just a bad day mentally, boys. A bad day mentally. How's the volume? Music versus everything else. I think this is what I'm gonna do for the mix. We got 78. We got 58 on the game. We got 48 on the music. It's about 8 more levels than it usually is. What are we thinking? Too loud, not loud enough. Volume's good. All right. Did you be like that sometimes? Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. I'm not a I'm definitely not oblivious to the fact it just do be like that sometimes. I just wish it wouldn't be like that right now, but it's whatever. Check, 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 check. There we go. Check, 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 check. All right, we'll do that one. Actually, check, 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 check. Guess we'll go back to that. Check, check, check. Why does it sound like shit? Why does it sound like shit? Killing us the truth and the youth of the Holy Land as fast as you can. All right. I just had a total brain fart of what I'm doing. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh. All right, we're actually going to turn it up just a tad bit. Bam. We're going to unlink all that shit. And we're going to crank down the game to about 45. Maybe even crank down. Oh, no. I like the volume. I like the volume. I think it's good. Daniel Powder, Bad Day. Fucking exactly what we needed. Wobbies, how's work been? Need to upgrade my audio drivers tomorrow. Big fun, big fun, big fun. What do we got going on today? Let's get all of our add-ons working here. And I get it, right? You just do be having bad days sometimes. And I'm not like sitting here saying you have to have good days every day. But fuck, man. I'm gonna take you guys on a little trip here. I gotta catch up on all my leatherworking stuff. I apologize. Yeah. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Rather not get too deep into it. I mean, it's just shit that it just fixes itself, right? Like it's nothing crazy. It's nothing insane. It's more the side effects of like a crappy morning, a crappy night, not being able to sleep. Just that's more of like what I'm feeling right now. I've already been kind of beating myself up about like not feeling like the stream's quality is where I want it to be and shit. And these are all things that I can change somewhat, right? Like it's not like it's a big it's not like they can't be fixed. It's just I'm kind of stuck, you know? I'm kind of stuck. I don't think I have well, let's take it like this, right? I have kind of like if Bo has a niche stream, I feel like mine is even nicher in that like I play WoW and I play DBD. I also like to stream different games and review them. And I don't know if anyone really cares about that. Like I'm always saying you have to like meet your audience where they like are and stuff. But, like I don't really think anyone cares.
Too far away.
And like I started posting on that new like Twitter clone or whatever. And you know what gets really good traction? Being a bitch and just talking shit about everything. You know what doesn't get traction? Talking about games and talking about reviewing games and being excited about that, you know? And so it's just disheartening. I don't really feel like I have anyone who's interested in the same shit anyway. And that is a lonely place to be. I mean, it's just hard all around, bro. It's and let me preface by saying like I'm not doing the woe is me thing. I'm lucky for everyone who drops by and says hi and all that stuff. Like I'm like super lucky, and I don't I wouldn't like change any of that for anything. But it's you know, those little things, and it's all, when I look back, it is my fault at the end, because like I took so many like breaks, and I didn't grow for, you know, yearly periods of time. And so it's just, you know, just what it is. Like I was really excited to do the website, and then Squarespace raised their prices, and then like I can't pay for it, which is fine. Like it's not, again, this is all like first world problems, you know. But with everything, it's just all like kind of accumulating, and then you have the seasonal depression and all that stuff. You know what I mean? It just kind of all just starts butting heads, you know. Then I thought about, well, maybe I can do like a stream, like monthly donation goal to keep website running or something. But then I'm just like, that's not something I want to do. I always talk about how like I'm not a fan of doing that, like here's a goal for the stream, buy me a new computer, or like buy me this graphics card, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like a super fan of that. I wasn't even a huge fan of like the throne thing for the mic stand, but at least it was like a no time limit kind of, you know, just, you know, here it is, we'll pay it off when it gets paid off. And so I don't know, it's just a little bit of the snowball effect. and then I want to like, you know, I want to raid with the guild, and then I'm like not in on certain fights that I want to be on. I'm just like, you know, it's just small stuff. Gotta bring in some groceries. Yeah, no problem, man.
I'm out of range. The target.
And I'm about to break. Hide all uniques.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I go to the target. Stealing. I can't loot that. I need
No, I mean, so the way the guild works, and I'm not even saying it's a bad system.
Can't attack that.
We run a roster of more than 20 people, obviously, because we want to make sure that, you know, we always have people to raid in case there happens to be like days where a lot of people, like schedules conflict or some shit, which is fine. Like, I totally understand. But we're on a fight right now where it's like one of the It's one of like the big wall fights, you know, like it's just one of those key turning moment fights where it's like, okay, this is a tough boss, and not being in on that prog feels bad. Like, yeah, the GM messaged me today. He's like, we're gonna get you in like after the break today, and I'm like, I sent a snippy message. I was just like, if you want to just keep the group that you have, you can. Like, I'm not really worried about it. I getting in a boss for 40 minutes, it just doesn't excite me. And that might not seem like super team oriented of me, but I also, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not perfect. I can feel the way I want to feel. I'm not mad at anybody. Like, I don't hate anybody. I'm not mad. I think it was kind of dumb for us to recruit 2 new hunters when I was recruited or whatever. I mean, I've been outspoken about that. But I don't hate anybody. I'm not even mad at the GM or whatever. I'm just kind of like, hey, this sucks. So I want to play and I want to raid, and it fucks with stream, because what, I'm gonna go in for raid and then I'm gonna fuck off for an hour and a half, and by the time I get back into the raid 30 minutes before we end or 40 minutes before we end, I'm like not primed and ready to go. I'm like, I've been sitting here, I've been either streaming, or if I'm not streaming, like the other week I just laid in bed. So I was like, what else is there for me to fucking do? I'm just sitting here doing absolutely fucking nothing. But again, these are all just like gripes, right? Like, I'm not, this is one of the best guilds I've ever raided with, and I've, you know, started my own raiding guilds, so, you know, it's saying a lot to be like, yeah, this is one of like the best places I've raided before, and I've been playing this game a while. But that's whatever.
Out of raid.
Yeah, exactly. I want to keep like progressing, and I guess the other thing too is like, you know, if I'm locked to our mythic progression, I can't go play this character somewhere else. Like, I can't pug into any more mythics because I'm saved on this character, and characters in mythic progression only are saved to that progression they're in. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, this week was a little better than last week. At least I'm getting 2 mythic vault slots. Like, don't get me wrong. I have 2 mythic slots. Feels good, but also not being in on what is a pretty fun fight to begin with. Not being able to prog on it. And then, like, I understand what he's doing. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the thought of, like, hey, do you want to come in, like, the second half of the raid? I'm just going to be the second string guy. That's what it feels like. And like, I don't know. There's so many like different friend groups in the raid too, right? So it's like everyone has their friend group, and I don't have that friend group. Like I feel like I'm friends with everybody, but like I don't have that like core group of, friends in the raid that have like played together for years and shit. All my friends have like either quit or moved on to like just playing classic, or whatever the case may be. So
I need to get closer.
I don't know, a lot of it's just bitching, I guess.
Out of range.
And I want to make this clear too, to everyone's credit. Everyone in the guild has done a really good job of making everyone feel welcome. I don't feel unwelcome. I don't feel like left out of anything. Like I don't feel that way at all. It's just that like everyone has that camaraderie, and I just feel like that odd man out, But that's not like anyone's doing. That's just the state of things.
That would be stealing. I can't loot that.
Five of those. Four of those. I need one more.
I need to get closer.